Hey everybody, it's Dave here, and today I'm going to be ripping these boxes in front of me. Just a little bit of a retail rip today, nothing crazy, but we're calling it the bad luck rip. Now, why would I call it the bad luck rip? Well, I'm happy to tell you, thank you for asking. It's because one, I have COVID right now, and that is just one of several bad luck incidents over the last couple weeks. I broke my toe a couple weeks ago on top of that. The kids have been sick too. And like I said, I'm COVID positive, but I'll explain why this is a great time for me to rip these boxes right here just a bit later. First, I want to get to our next Ultra Pass giveaway. And this is our 10th Ultra Pass giveaway, which means we will now be ready to run the live stream as soon as I give this one away. So the most recent YouTube video link is right up here. The code was February, which you can see right here. And we have our math equation down here, which is 14. So we're going to get our YouTube comments. There were 13 of you that entered, and this was one of the, I think, the most active giveaways so far. So if you're new to the channel, thank you for participating. And know that just because we are doing the live stream giveaway now, that doesn't mean we're going to stop giving things away on the channel. Always like giving cards away and helping boost the community. So I will continue to do stuff like that in the future, whether it's the Ultra Pass or a different way of doing that. So we'll figure out the best way to make that happen. Once again, it's got to go to somebody that has not won multiple times. Anthony R., you're a new winner. Just subbed to your channel this February month. Well, congratulations, Anthony. You are the final winner of this Ultra Pass round. So I will follow up with how you can claim your prize. And those of you that have won Ultra Passes, I will let you know when the live stream will be. Don't exactly know when that is, but it is going to be very soon. So keep an eye out for that, and very happy to do that. Also, for those of you that follow me on Twitter, I just passed 2,000 followers, I think yesterday. So this just happened. Psyched to see that. It honestly kind of blows my mind because I've only been on Twitter for hobby Twitter with my account for about 13, 14 months, something like that. So thank you, all of you that have followed me on there and made some great deals with me. I very much appreciate you, and I will be doing a Twitter giveaway there. So if you're not following me on hobby Twitter, you might want to go check me out at UltraModernBall, and you can keep an eye out for an upcoming giveaway that we are going to film for the channel. I think I actually might do it during that Ultra Pass giveaway. So back to the matter at hand, we are going to be ripping these boxes right here. You can see we have Mr. David Ortiz, the auto, on here, bringing some good luck to these boxes here. And I do need some good luck after a little bit of a bad luck couple of weeks. But I will tell you this, in the past, when I have felt my worst physically, I have had some of my best pulls. The baseball card gods have been very kind to me in that way. This card I pulled out of a pack about a year ago, this Austin Martin, and granted, his prospect stock has dropped a little bit since then, but this was one of the best pulls to that point that I had ever had out of a pack. And I pulled that when I had COVID almost exactly a year ago. So there's example one, and I don't have to tell you, those of you that have been watching the channel, what I did the last time I was feeling sick on this channel. These two guys out of the same hobby box, just a month ago. I still, it blows my mind that that this happened. If you did not watch that video, go watch me pull these two 101s out of the best box of Topps Fire ever. But we are going to have these two guys bring us some luck. We're going to keep them on the stands right over here. Mr. Shohei Ohtani, 1/1 auto, and Mr. Byron Buxton, 1/1 auto. This card actually Jesse won in our draft style break, so that belongs to him. So thank you, Jesse, for letting me borrow Mr. Buxton for some luck here, and hopefully he can help us pull some good cards out of these packs. So nothing crazy here today. We have a 2022 Series 1 hanger and a couple of blasters. I was hoping that I would be able to get some Series 1 from 2023. Obviously, that's the hot product right now, but I got COVID basically the day after release day, so I had all of one day to try to find it out in the wild and not have much luck to this point. So I'm going to go ahead and move these over here, put a couple of stands up here. I mean, we're ripping retail wax here, so don't have any super high hopes. But also, those of you that have been around on the channel for a little while, let me know what you think of the setup here. Not anything crazy different, but I am zooming the camera angle out just a little bit, and also I decided to go with these new stands from BCW. The stands aren't new, they're new to me, and just wanted to try to mix it up. I think this will work a little better with our lighting setup here. So let me know what you think. And like I said, those of you that won an Ultra Pass already, I will be in touch to let you know when we will be doing that live stream. And basically, we're going to be giving away 2 cards apiece to each person that won an Ultra Pass. And we'll probably give some more away. Those of you that watch the channel, if you weren't lucky enough to win, if you see that notification for the live stream, go ahead and tune in, because I will probably feel like giving some cards away if we get some people in the live stream. So hopefully it is well attended and people watch and have a good time. Again, I just love doing little things like that for the hobby. So so it's all fun for me. I enjoy that quite a bit. All right, 2022 Series 1, if you're not familiar. Topps flagship release, obviously. And the hits are a little difficult in this, as you're finding with 2023 Series 1 as well. I'm not going to point out every single player that I see here. The good cards are always in the middle. I'm not even going to bother flipping around some of these. Nolan Arenado. I probably shouldn't even single out any of these base cards anymore, because I think I have base cards of every player that I would want to collect in here. But, you know, we'll see if anything interesting does pop up for the base cards. You never know. You never know. I don't exactly go about completing any sets or anything like that, but I do pull out guys that I PC for the binder. So, yeah, back to, again, to the week that was for me. You know, like I said, I broke my big toe in 2 places the other day, 2 weeks ago. And this is when I was carrying my son down the stairs. Luckily, he did not fall. I maintained, I survived the ground, as it were. For those of you that watch the NFL, he did not hit the ground. I maintained control, so he is doing just fine. We have a rainbow foil here, so that's kind of nice. Let's see if it's a rookie. That would be pretty cool. Does not look like it. It is Tommy La Stella, so we have a Tommy La Stella rainbow foil. Cal Raleigh, 1987 rookie insert there. Luis Robert, Fernando Tatis, hey, Mike Trout, and that's one of the die-cut inserts right here. It's going to be Mark McGwire, and it's just the base. I've gotten a few parallels of these over the last year, and they are kind of cool cards to take a look at, and that looks like that's going to be everything that we have for the good cards there. So, yeah, I broke my big toe, been stumbling around in a walking boot. Hey, there's Wander Franco. I didn't even pause at Corbin Burns, Wander Franco rookie. Of course, those cards are not what they were when this product came out about a year ago, and those cards were selling like crazy. But that's kind of the cycle for Series 1, and there's a lesson in that for those of you guys that are ripping these cards like crazy right now. Just understand the market is going to correct on those cards. I would be very, very cautious if you are buying singles right now. Make sure it's a card that you want, because quite frankly, it'll probably only go down in value until, you know, especially as new releases come out. Guys that are in Series 1 are going to be, you know, coming out in every product that comes out. You know, there's no way Topps is going to miss the opportunity to cash in on some of these great rookies in this class. And, you know, I don't want to get into too much of a Series 1 discussion, because I do want to find some in the wild and have a little bit more of a discussion about it. But just, if you're watching and you're you know, putting stuff on your watch list for Series 1, why don't you go ahead and just take a deep breath. Make sure that you're not putting yourself in a bad position getting out over your skis with some of those cards, because they will go down in value, guaranteed. You can quote me on that. All right, so let's jump into our 2022 update blaster here. So yeah, no, like I said, second round of COVID. Luckily, I am on the mend a little. The symptoms are not quite as bad today. Sore throat and, you know, sinus difficulties, we'll say, have been the two biggest symptoms so far. But and it was definitely a worse round than a year ago. A year ago, I like to tell people my biggest COVID symptom was frustration that I got it in the first place, and that I had to quarantine and all of that, especially from my, at the time, 1-year-old son, and so that he didn't get it. So that was not fun at all, but luckily, you know, emerged from that just fine. This one is definitely beating us down a little bit more, but you know, we will be okay. I'll give you guys one guess where the commemorative patch is in these packs. You know, it doesn't exactly do a very good job of hiding. Boom, right there. So why don't we just go ahead and open that one first? I feel like you're probably less likely to get a big card out of the commemorative patch pack, but we will see. It can always be a rookie like Bobby Witt or Julio Rodriguez. And those are the guys that we are chasing in this product. So look at that big, thick boy right there. Yeah, that's definitely the pack. So let's see what we come up with here. This product is still great, by the way. If you can find any more update out there at retail shelf price, go snag it. Man, this is one of the best products you could ask for of the last year or so anyway. Obviously, some of the stuff that released in 2020 and earlier, super desirable to rip, but you're not going to find that for very cheap anymore. If you can get this stuff, if you can find it cheap, go snag it, because it is a lot of fun, a lot of great rookies. You saw some of them already in this pack. There's Tommy Pham, who's getting ready to smack somebody, and there's Kyle Schwarber. And I do like these, and there's Spencer Torkelson with the Stars of MLB rookie. I do kind of like these helmet relics. I haven't actually seen one in person yet, but it's got some depth to it there. And I've seen some people are prying these out of the packs and making them into magnets. They stick a little magnet on the back, and you can put it on the fridge or something like that. It's kind of a cool idea. I'm not going to do that with this one, I don't think. And it's not just because I'm bitter that Kyle Schwarber is not a Boston Red Sox anymore, even though he should be. It's just a lot of effort to go ahead and play arts and crafts with these cards. But those are kind of cool as far as commemorative relic cards go, manufactured relic cards go, because let's be honest, those are just a way for Topps to say that you're getting a hit when you're not really getting a hit. So I would much rather take an actual relic card, especially game-used relic card, but I guess beggars can't be choosers, and when it comes to the retail format, you gotta go with whatever they're giving you. All right, so I'm going to pick up the pace a little bit here, because I feel like I am once again ripping very slowly. Those of you on the channel know that that is not anything that's new, so I appreciate you bearing with me. There's a Seiya Suzuki rookie, Gary Carter 1987, and a Carlos Correa. I always put my inserts and my parallels in a pile. You never know, it can always be a nice giveaway card, or it can be a card that maybe somebody collects and you don't realize the value of it. Edward Cabrera, rookie debut there. Taylor Rogers, O'Neill Cruz, rookie debut. O'Neill Cruz, I actually just, for the first time, you guys, I just got a Dynasty Baseball League team. I was invited to a league. A few of you on Hobby Twitter are actually in that league. And O'Neill Cruz is on my team. My team has a lot of work to do, but we'll get to that after we take a look at this nice Topps Black Gold, and it is Bo Bichette. That's a nice card. These inserts are so cool. And I think I have the Bo Bichette from last year as well for Topps Black Gold, so now I have both of them. William Contreras with the All-Star Game insert, and Bryson Stott. So we'll keep going here. So yeah, I did just join a Dynasty League. For some reason, the previous owner, and I don't understand how this happened, ended up with 5 third basemen. Now, we do have a corner infield starting spot, so that's, I guess, not quite as bad. At least you can make use of 2 third basemen in your starting lineup. But he has 5 good third basemen. He had Manny Machado, Austin Riley, Gunnar Henderson, who has third base eligibility. I'm hoping he'll get shortstop eligibility. Josh Young, and who's the last one? Ke'Bryan Hayes. I can't start 5 third basemen. That's not how the league is set up. So I'm kind of scrambling to make some moves before our draft and try to get some good value for those guys so that I can spread the wealth around the diamond a little bit and, try to get all of those guys in the starting lineup, quite frankly. So it's a little bit of a challenge, but I'm happy to be in a Dynasty League. So, Harris, if you happen to be watching, appreciate the invite on that, bud. And it's going to be fun. My team did not do very well last year, but from what I understand, the owner was a little bit of an absentee owner. Hunter Green right there. Looks like we get a Royal Blue in this pack too. So I'm hoping that I can turn it around and get the team going. We do have a few nice pieces. As I mentioned, those third basemen are pretty good. All right, it's a rookie. It's a White Sox. Who's a White Sox rookie? I can't think of one. Looks like a pitcher. It is Anderson Severino. So we have an Anderson Severino rookie right there. Yordan Alvarez and Matt Chapman. So yeah, I'm hoping I can turn it around. It's kind of fun, the Dynasty format. I co-run a Dynasty football league. This is my first time in a baseball league, and I actually was out of fantasy baseball for a while altogether. Just for about a year, really. I just, the league that I was in for about 10 years just kind of stopped being fun. They moved off a keeper format into a just a yearly format, and I'm glad to have a new league that I can kind of dig in a little bit. There's a Mike Trout All-Star Game. That's a pretty cool card. These All-Star Game inserts are, not hard to hit, but obviously makes it a little bit harder to get the individual card you want. We only got 2 of them in this blaster so far, so you don't get a ton of those. It can be kind of hard to build out those sets. So we'll see how the Dynasty format goes and if I'm any good at it. I don't think I've no, wait, I have won fantasy baseball championship or 2 in my life. I have not ever won a football championship, and probably never will, because I always get the worst luck, which is a story for another day. That definitely happened to me this year. I got terrible luck down the stretch, and my team that was looking pretty promising, well, as it turns out, did not accomplish very much. So we've got a blue 87 here. These are, I think, kind of tough hits. Let's see who it is. Nick Lodolo, so that's a rookie. And the Stars of MLB Chrome, also pretty cool. I think I have that Anderson Chrome already. Paragons of the Postseason, and a C.J. Abrams Stars of MLB. I just love that pack there. You get these inserts at the end. This Lodolo I'll actually sleeve up. Top 100, former Top 100 prospect, obviously made his debut last year, which is why you're seeing his rookie right here. Probably not a crazy valuable card, but these 87s, while they are not numbered, are, like I said, kind of tough to hit. So, and this is looking pretty solid overall. Don't see any crazy condition things going on. Maybe that top right corner slightly suspect, but you know what? That's something we'll worry about later. So we got 1 blaster down, and we got 1 more to go. Thank you again for tuning in. Again, we drew our last Ultra Pass winner at the beginning of the episode. If you're tuning in looking for that, I will reach out to the winner for instructions, and we will go from there. And so we're going to do a live stream. It'll be, I don't know, maybe a Friday night, something like that. And what I'm going to do is we have 100 cards, 2 cards per giveaway slot win. So some of you have won multiple times. You'll get 2 times, however many, 2 cards for every time that you won, essentially. And yeah, and again, commemorative relic pack. Let's just go ahead and do that one first. Get my another reason I like these BCW ones, you can adjust the thickness. So we'll do that for that card right there. And then we almost have spring training baseball, you guys. It's kind of weird to think that it's almost back, but this time of year, it's just, I don't know if this happens to all of you, but I just get so enthusiastic about baseball. And even though it was a pretty terrible offseason for the Boston Red Sox, I am a Red Sox fan. I'm a baseball fan, I think, first, but a Red Sox fan second. For self-preservation reasons, I'm a Red Sox fan second these days. But, it's hard not to get enthusiastic about the sport and about your team when the weather starts getting a little warmer and it gets to be about baseball season time. So, well, we got that's a pretty decent helmet relic. It's Spencer Torkelson. Again, these cards don't really go for a lot, but we did get a rookie, so that counts for something. We'll just put them right up here. I'm not going to fumble around looking for the exact right thickness while I'm doing this video. Royce Lewis, 87, and a Mackenzie Gore. Nothing crazy out of these packs so far, so the baseball card gods have not looked kindly on us yet today, but I'm hoping that we can find a nice parallel down the stretch here. Going 1 pack at a time, there's Jeremy Pena, maybe I'll do a big rip for the last few. Stephen Kwan there. Curious who you guys like for the World Series. Like I said, I tend to get optimistic about every team this time of year and see the positives and negatives. I guess maybe unless you're the Reds or a team like that is not at all committed to winning. But, this is before injuries hit, before things go south or a player takes a downturn. It's easy to make a case for quite a few teams right now to be competitive. I don't know what I'm looking forward to watching the most. I watch a ton of games during the season. I love to watch a ton of out-of-market games. And, I'll probably watch a lot of the Padres where Xander Bogaerts is playing now, and Juan Soto and Fernando Tatis in that incredibly potent lineup. Manny Machado, who is on my my dynasty team, like I mentioned. Lots of good teams out there. So let me know who you think is going to be competitive this year and make a run for a championship. Maybe the Phillies get over the hump and make it happen. Although that Bryce Harper injury obviously will slow them down a little bit. Taking a peek for some parallels, I think I see a royal blue right there. Do I see anything else? We have a numbered gold. That is what that is going to be. So, and maybe a rainbow foil. No, that's just the back of the insert. So, a couple opportunities there for hits, so we'll take it. All right, let's see what we got. Mackenzie Gore. And, these base cards here, don't have a ton of value anymore unless you pull the Julio or, maybe the Jeremy Pena like I did earlier. But, still pretty fun pulling these cards out of packs. There's Babe Ruth, Paragons of the Postseason. William Contreras, we already got his All-Star Game card, but we have another one. So, hey, what can you do? Brandon Marsh right there. Let's see if we can. Let's get a Julio out of here. Come on. We were going to pull. We're ripping 2 blasters. We can't get a Julio. All right. I have pulled one before. Did we? All right. That's the back of the pack right there. I haven't really had any crazy pulls out of Update yet. My brother Ryan, friend of the channel, hey Ryan, actually had, I think, the best update, or actually no, on our what am I talking about? On our first break, we had a pretty nice pull. Our Bobby Witt rainbow foil is probably the best that we've had out of here. My brother Ryan did pull a blue Julio Rodriguez All-Star Game card out of this, which is a pretty cool card as well. Probably about a $30 card, but super collectible card. We do have a royal blue. It is, who is that? Dakota Hudson. So not exactly one of the guys we're looking for. Nick Lodolo, and there's his brother right there. Alec Thomas, rookie as well. All right, we do have this gold coming up, so obviously that'll be a nice one. I'm going to keep the gold hidden if I can. All right. Mike Clevenger, we'll see if he pitches this year. Another guy that is on my Dynasty roster, but I don't know if he's actually going to pitch. He might get suspended before the season even starts. I guess that's to be determined. Seen a lot of the same correlation. I think we pulled 1 or 2 of that card already, and definitely pulled that Owen Miller right there. All right, so let's see what we got for our gold card here. Taylor Walls, we'll see who is behind him. It is a Padre. Is that Austin Nola? Austin Nola, so not the guy that we're looking for, and that is numbered 2/2022. And we get another Mike Trout All-Star Game. Wow, we really hit a couple of blasters that are very, very similar in correlation, but, that kind of thing does happen. Not exactly rare. Hopefully we can bust the correlation and pull a Julio Rodriguez before this blaster's done. But, that's not up to me. I guess we'll see what happens. Royce Lewis, rookie debut. Nick Senzel. Albert Pujols' final card. Jose Miranda. And we even got the Tim Anderson chrome. Wow, we basically got 2 blasters that are just about exactly the same. Generation Now, Lars Nootbaar, and Orion Mountcastle. Well, this was the bad luck rip, and true to form, it was a pretty bad luck rip. But keep an eye out for that live stream where we will be giving away cards to all of our Ultra Pass winners, as well as, like I said, another giveaway for the 2,000 Twitter followers. Whether you subscribe here or you follow me on Twitter, I appreciate you very much, and we'll have some more fun very soon. Thanks again.